Assalamu alaikum everybody. Welcome to another episode of My Sister and I.
Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
We hope you're all well. Today, we actually thought that because we want to show you the everydays of our life in Iran or the life of a typical Iranian. Another thing that Iranians really love is their picnics. And we do that a lot. So like if you go to parks, you will see a lot of families sitting together. And the interesting thing is people don't actually come alone. And you don't see many people with, like, you do see a lot of young people with their friends, but most people come with their families. So today
It's the day of Eid of Fitr, the celebration of the ending of the month of Ramadan. And our family, along with one of our close friends we've been friends with for a very, very long time, maybe more than 3 decades, we've come out with them. And we have chosen a very beautiful location. As you can see, this is a beautiful garden. It's near the city of Qom, and it's like about 60 kilometers outside of the city of Qom. And we've come here for a barbecue, so stay with us. We're going to take you on a very sweet journey, inshallah, from event to event.
So one of the very outstanding features of a typical garden or like a town in the suburbs of the city with a lot of greenery that people actually go to for picnics is streams. As you can see, this is a very beautiful clear water. It's very cool. Actually, it's very cold.
Wherever you see a stream outside the city, that's where you see a lot of people parking their car and spreading like a carpet or mat and sitting on it for a picnic. And you have to know that water is very, very valuable, as the reason is that there are a lot of droughts that has happened throughout history, and there's not a lot of precipitation, not a lot of rainfall. But over the past couple of years, like the past 2 years, we've had a lot of precipitation, a lot of raining, snowing, especially outside the city. And so that's why the streams are filled with cool, clean, pure water.
So people actually drink this water, and it's they say that it's mineral water. And the interesting thing is that this is the outskirts of the city of Qom. So you would imagine that Qom is a very dry city. It's very hot, which actually it is, and it's in the summertime it's very, very hot. But it has beautiful, beautiful villages outside of it. I think it was like a 45-minute drive. If there's no traffic, it's a 45-minute drive, and it's super green. It's beautiful, and the weather is at least 15 degrees lower than Qom.
And one thing that we should mention about here is the fruits that you get here. That they have like really big, ripe, nice cherries.
Yeah.
They're like the best in the world.
I think
like,
so. I was telling my husband now when we were in the car.
They have
I was
really
like, I've had the best cherries in the world.
Yeah,
in
here,
this village.
And they have like apricots. One of the fruits that is famous in the city of Qom is pomegranate.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the past, I remember when I was a child, there used to be a lot of pomegranate trees, a lot of pomegranate gardens inside the city of Qom. But here outside, you see a lot of, and you know, one of the reasons we were actually talking about the water. One of the reasons the water is very pure because it's water melted from snow, coming from, streaming down from the mountaintop.
Exactly. And like you know, civilization has always started from near the water. So this is not an exception. Many people actually like to sit down next to the water because then they can wash their hands,
wash their dishes,
everything, and you know what we do? So we Iranians, we love to have our fruit and water cold. So we put a watermelon inside the water and we block it with some stones, and then when we're cutting it, it's cold watermelon. It's like a natural refrigerator.
Yeah.
So we're gonna show you some of the trees. It's actually springtime now, so I think in about a month's time, we're gonna have the best cherries in the world.
Okay.
So stay tuned.